first carry for Derrick Henry. And that is the kind of tackling.
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And he locates Walker, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it. Old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little...
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 57 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Joseph now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy
with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now here's a pass on first down. To throw is Rodgers. To throw again. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yards. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by... They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And that'll hurt. It's to a 2nd and 11. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. After getting stuffed on...
Looked like one of those guys.
To throw is Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll get it all the way down inside the... Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And this one incomplete here on third down. Now it's Rodgers. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back. Down pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that myth?
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry.
Clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him off the football away. Tyler Ervin back deep. And that one hits a little too close. Back up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And nowhere to... Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards, first down, Packers. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he takes a shot. Throwing again. Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete.
Next series before you get out there. Hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. 20.
You just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. They'll give Henry another shot. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost.
Football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone. Move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be on second and 11 now. Rodgers, his throw incomplete. At this point, they could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Open here is Allison. That's complete. 2 yards is all. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And it is incomplete.
Put it in a play call. But they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field. Slowed this offense down 1 bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said,
I'm thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And all the way inside the 15 before. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down here at Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Look at me. Go, go.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker. But I don't think he got there. He did not. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. And nowhere to go.
To me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Unable to find Allen Lazard. And they'll get him down up past the
change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Incomplete.
And add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them 1 bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Nowhere to throw is Rodgers. And that will be incomplete with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And Adams has it complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No side of the field goal unit.
Hey, tick 26. 55.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. It's the fullback as time expires in the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now Rodgers looking deep for Adams, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers now to throw. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Following the penalty, it's Williams. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with 2nd and just 2 yards to go.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Rodgers going to throw. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
After the sack on first down, Rodgers. And his pass incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
On play action, now Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Well, you could just see this one coming, couldn't you? It's an obvious passing situation, 3rd and long. The defense is going to bring in 2 more defensive backs and say, you want to throw? Go ahead. We dare you. And as they come away with the interception.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin with Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A first down carry for Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. The 20. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 56 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score.
Extra point try now for Succop. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They'll go again to Jones. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing quickly out to Adams. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Got a man, that's Allison. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Geronimo Allison the target there, and it's 3rd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get...
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep blow with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter.
15-1.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They get the first, the decision to... on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And he loses the football the 2nd time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a 1st down throw. Tannehill sets up the screen to Lewis. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown. Now
he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Then he'll take this across the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers trying to lay one up deep. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit down. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Packers on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Rodgers to throw. Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And this is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. The 20th carry now. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 28 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And he keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns and's got him in the lead. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. At 2nd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount.
And my goodness, another interception. LaShawn Sims with the INT. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The intercept continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Henry. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Henry. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Henry, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear,
oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The connection made. It's Graham. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
And the Titans are going to recover the football. Well, 4th quarter, unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They get it to him running left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, it's Lewis. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but seconds to go in the game. And I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.